come down to your mat. Make that nice intentional arrival as you come down. Big toes together, knees nice and wide, and then you'll just gently extend those arms forward. So as those arms come forward, give yourself that little moment. I like to sway my torso between my thighs just to give the hips a little bit of space. Start to warm up into the shoulder joints themselves. So just take your time, just a gentle sway, maybe looking towards those hands. Again, allowing both body and mind to arrive as you then gently melt that forehead down to your mat. Breathe into that rib cage. Let's take focused breaths for 3 breaths in through the nose. All the way out. Feel the expansion as you inhale. All the way out, exhale. One more big full breath. As you slowly roll through to all fours. As you do, bring those knees to beneath your hips. As you find your way to all fours, continuing to warm up the shoulders, we're taking our left arm forward, bending that right elbow, gently dip the chest down. Almost this little half puppy pose here. Letting the chest melt towards the floor, lengthening into that shoulder, opening into those ribs. And as you press back to all fours, the left arm again, but take it across your mat. So to the top right-hand corner, and then bend that right elbow. Feel the little side stretch. Almost feel like you could flare those left ribs out just a little more. Full breath in. All the way out. Pressing back to all fours. You'll take the right hand forward and then bend that left elbow. Just let that chest and heart melt towards the floor, keeping those hips nice and high. And again, feel the length in that side body. So the fingertips are reaching forward, the hips are gently pulling back. Nice big, deep, full breath in. All the way out. Pressing back to all fours, you'll then take that right hand across to the left corner of your mat. And again, as you bend the left elbow, feel like the right ribs want to flare a little more out to the right. Adding that little side stretch, opening all those little muscles between the ribs. Nice big, deep, full breath in. All the way out. As you then press back to all fours. Take both hands forward, just even things out. As both hands come forward, melt that heart down and gently look forward if that feels okay on your neck. So a little more extension into the neck itself. Allowing for some of you, if the range is there, you'll find the chin might rest to the floor. Feel that reach, feel that stretch. Big full breath in. All the way out. As you slowly press forward and come back to all fours. Once you arrive to all fours, take a moment here and extend your left leg back. As that left leg extends back, keep the toes tucked under and press that heel away from you. Now starting to activate through that upper body. Press the floor away, keeping the arms nice and straight. Belly pulls to spine, chin is tucked. Feel the flex of that left thigh. Just taking that moment to stretch into behind the toes, the calf, and certainly the sole of the foot itself. Lower the left knee back down. Take that right leg back, and again, really tuck those toes under. And then find that spot where the heel is pressing away, the right thigh is flexed, and then conscious of this engagement through the upper body. So keeping the flex of that right thigh will help deepen the stretch. So you're active in that back leg. Feel the stretch through the right calf, the sole of the foot extending into those toes. And then slowly lower that knee back down. Tuck your toes under, bring your knees together, and come back to your toe squat. Good morning, Friday. Unravel those toes, guys, or tuck those toes under rather. So use your hands if you need to manually pull those little pinky toes under. Give yourself a moment, really stretching into the toes and the sole of the foot. Hands will just rest on the thighs, shoulders down and back, crown to the sky. You might like to shut down the eyes and with that cheeky smile, take a full breath in, all the way out. Good job, guys. Come forward once more, finding all fours. Unravel those toes. Let's take the knees back to hip distance apart. Cat and cow. Inhale, sink the belly and chest, tailbone lifts, heart pulls through, you look up. And then exhale, tuck the tail, scoop around, pressing that upper back to the sky. Inhale, sink the belly and chest, pull that heart through. Exhale and round it out. Let's do 2 more here. Rounding through the spine with that exhale. 1 more round. And then as you come back through neutral spine, tuck the toes under, inhale, lift those hips, downward facing dog, exhale. Nice and warm in this body now. So just allow yourself to walk out that dog, just bending 1 knee at a time, little side stretch again into the lower part of the waist now, that head falls heavy. And then pressing both heels down and lifting the heels. Lowering the heels, lifting and lowering. Let's lower the heels as far as you can lower the heels. Lift the sit bones to the sky, reach the chest to the thigh, let the head fall heavy. Take a nice big deep full breath in. All the way out. Walk the feet to the top of your mat. Stay in your fold here, dangle, feet hip distance apart, head falls heavy. With the head falling heavy, the arms dangling, just take a moment to bend that left knee, open up the back of the right hamstring just a little more. And then bending the right knee, left leg is straight, open up the back of that left hamstring, left calf. Once more, both sides, left knee only, folding from the waist, right leg long. And last time, opposite side, right knee bends, left leg straight. And then softening both knees, slowly roll up through the spine. Bring those palms together, heart center. Take a moment, just let the energy of your body just settle into your skin here. Full breath in. All the way out. Heel those eyes open. Inhale, take those arms high. Palms pressed together. Exhale, you fold. Holding your fold. Head falls heavy. Fingers to your shins. Flat back, lengthen the spine. Inhale. As you plant your hands, bend the knees if you need to and take your right leg back. Lower the right knee down. Stay low here. Unravel the back toes. Sink into your lunge with the hands to the floor. So just allow those hips to press forward and down. Encourage the front of that right hip to press forward. Just gently gazing to the floor. Just really feel here, more so, you'll feel the stretch in the left hamstring, but take the focus to the front of that right hip. Pressing the front of that right hip forward. And then you'll let the right hand press to the floor and take that low lunge twist. Now reaching that left arm to the sky. So as that left hand reaches up, feel the right hand pressing the floor away. Again, just starting to find that rotation into the torso. That left hand is reaching nice and high, right hip pressing down. Find your inhale. And then frame out that front foot and take a half split. Pull those hips back. Lift your toes. Heart reaching forward. Find that left hamstring now. Full breath in. All the way out. Lunge the front knee. Inhale. Right hand to the floor. Left arm to the sky. Find that twist once more. Pressing that right hip forward. Rotating from the waist and the ribs, then the chest. Take your inhale. Frame out the front foot, half split, exhale. Lunge the front knee, inhale. Reach the left arm high, exhale. Find your inhale. Frame the front foot last time, half split, exhale. Lunge the front knee, tuck the toes, ragdoll, right foot steps up. Thumbs to elbows, head falls heavy. Take a moment and appreciate the differences you're feeling in the body here and now. Full breath in. All the way out. Releasing those hands. Fingers to the shins, lengthen the spine, flat back, inhale. Plant your hands and step your left foot back. Lower the left knee and stay low. Unravel those toes, sinking those hips forward and down. So again, fingertips might stay on the floor. Yes, you'll be opening that front hamstring, so the hamstring of your right leg, but let's bring that focus and awareness to the front of the left hip. So pressing the front of that left hip towards the floor. Feeling that little pull through the front of your left hip and groin. And then taking the left hand to the floor, find your inhale. Reaching that right arm high, that low lunge twist. Just notice it's not as available the first time you come to these shapes. So just feel that gentle rotation into the waist, the ribs, the chest. Left hand pressing the floor away. Left hip sinking towards the floor. Find your inhale. Frame out the front foot, exhale, take it back to half split, bottoms pull back, right toes lift, chest and heart reaching forward, open into that hamstring. Full breath in, all the way out. Lunge the front knee, left hand to the floor, low lunge twist, inhale, reach that right arm high. Take the right hand back to the floor, half split, exhale, hips pull back, toes lift, heart reaches forward. Lunge the front knee, inhale, right arm reaches to the sky, exhale. Find the inhale. Half split, exhale, pulling those hips back, reaching the heart forward. Lunge the front knee, inhale, ragdoll, left foot steps up, exhale, feet hip distance apart, thumbs to elbows, head falls heavy, full breath in. All the way out. Releasing those hands, soften those knees and roll up through the spines. Let's rinse, inhale, arms up. Palms pressed together, exhale, you fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands and step your feet back, high plank. Pivot forward, lower through chaturanga to the earth. Unravel the toes, fingertips wide. Lift your chest, inhale. Exhale and lower. Take it to the left, inhale. Rotate to the left, drop that right shoulder gently down. Come back through center, exhale. Inhale, lift, looking over that right shoulder, gently dropping left shoulder down. Come back through center, lower the chest to the floor. Straight through the middle once more. Inhale, lift the chest, create some space, extend that spine, and then take it back, child's pose, hands beneath the shoulders. Bottoms to your heels. Bring length into that low back. Reach those fingertips forward. Full breath in. All the way out. Roll through all fours. Tuck the toes. Inhale. Lift those hips down, dog. Exhale. Right leg kicks high to the sky. Bend the knee and twist that right hip open again with the focus at the front of that right hip. Feeling the squeeze of the right glute, but open into that lower part of your tummy. Full breath in. Lower the right leg, breathing out. Left leg pivot high to the sky. Bend the knee, twist open. Find that scorpion. Big open stretch, squeeze of left glute. Feel the openness, create the openness. Full breath in. Lower the left leg down, breathing out, heels down, hips high, downward facing dog. Find your breath. Pick up those heels, roll through, high plank, bending those elbows, lower through, chaturanga to the floor. Unravel the toes, fingers wide, inhale, lift the chest through the middle. Exhale and lower, take it to the left, inhale, right shoulder drops, look over left shoulder, back through the middle. Inhale, lifting, looking over the right shoulder, dropping left shoulder down, come back through the middle, lower the chest to the floor, straight through the middle, inhale, lift the chest as high as you can, and then lower back down, child's pose, bottoms to your heels. Feel the length in the side body, reach those fingertips forward, pulling those hips to your heels. Full breath in, all the way out. Roll through all fours. Tuck the toes under, inhale. Lift those hips downward facing dog, exhale. When you're ready, right leg kicks high to the sky, bend the right knee, twisting open, activate those glutes, feel the squeeze of the glutes. Right kneecap lifting high to the sky, find your inhale. Let's step that right foot through to between your hands. Crescent lunge, my friends, feet hip distance apart. You rise. As those arms come up, fingertips to the sky, front knee lunging, stacking above that ankle. Zip up through those bellies. Uddiyana Bandha is on. Take your inhale. Warrior two, open wide. Exhale, checking with those feet, heel to heel or heel of front foot to the arch of the back foot. Again, allowing those arms to press out of those shoulders, reaching wide. Tailbone tucked under. We're going to straighten that front leg. Inhale. Lunge the front knee. Exhale. Straighten. Inhale. Lunge. Exhale. Straighten. Inhale. Lunge. Exhale. Hold here. Virabhadrasana to warrior two. Tailbone tucked under. Reach your front arm forward. Flip the palm. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Extended side angle, elbow to the knee, left arm reaches over, exhale. You have the option to stay here. You have the option to slide that right hand a little deeper. Keep reaching that left arm over. Keep the chest rotating, left chest open towards the sky. Find your inhale. Frame out the front foot, low lunge, land the back knee, exhale. Unravel the back toes, sink those hips further forward and down. Open into that pelvis, fingertips stay on the floor. Find your inhale. Half split, pulling it back, exhale. Lunge the front knee, inhale, left hand to the floor, right arm to the sky. As you find the twist, left hip is pressing forward, rotate from the waist, the ribs, the chest. Option now to tuck the toes of the back foot and pick up that back knee. Keep the strength in those legs, pressing front foot firmly to the floor. Keep reaching right arm to the sky, find your inhale. High plank, frame out the front foot, right foot. Slides back, exhale. Pivot forward, lower through, chaturanga with control. Fingertips wide, unravel the toes, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale and lower. Take it to the left, inhale, drop the right shoulder, look over the left, back through the middle. Take the inhale, looking up and over to the right, dropping left shoulder down. Back through the middle. When you're ready, straight through the middle, inhale. Take it back to downward facing dog. Exhale. Hips lift, heels down, long in that side body. Full breath in. All the way out. Left leg, kick it high to the sky, bend the left knee and twist open again. Feel the squeeze, the activity in that left glute. The left kneecap is lifting out of your hip itself. Feel the lift, the traction, the openness. Take your inhale. And now step that left foot through to between your hands. Adjust your feet if you need. Crescent lunge, you rise. Back heel lifted, front knee lunging, belly to spine, gaze is steady. Find your inhale. Warrior two, open wide, exhale. Look at the feet, adjust if you need. Tailbone tucks under, belly pulls to spine. Reach out through those fingertips. Gazing forward over those left fingers. As we straighten the front leg, inhale. Lunge the front knee, exhale. Inhale to straighten, watch that knee lunging in line with second and third toe. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to lunge once more. Holding Virabhadrasana, two tailbone tucks under. Reach out through those fingertips. As you reach the front arm forward, flip the palm, reverse your warrior. Right hand travels down the leg, left arm reaching overhead. Find your inhale. Extended side angle, left elbow to left knee. Reach the right arm overhead. Option to take left hand a little deeper. Right chest is open. You'll feel that through the left inner thigh as you slide the hand down. Strong through the legs, reaching out through that right hand. Feel the right chest open to the sky. Find your inhale. Frame out the front foot, low lunge. Exhale. Unravel the toes, half split. Pull those hips back. And then lunge that front knee. Take a moment, hang out here. Again, fingertips to the floor, pressing those hips forward and down. Gaze is steady. Open through this pelvis, even things out. As we bring the right hand to the floor, the left arm to the sky. Find that low lunge twist. Reach the left hand. Option to tuck the toes and lift your back knee. Feel the strength in those legs. So front foot pressing firmly to the floor. Feel that hamstring switch on. And feel the depth of the pelvis. Feel the twist from the waist, the ribs, the chest. Find your inhale. High plank. Frame out the front foot. Left foot slides back. Exhale. Pivot forward. Lower with control through chaturanga to the floor. Unravel the toes, fingertips wide. Inhale, lift, just take it through the middle this time. And then exhale, lower back to child's pose. Hands beneath the shoulders, bottoms to your heels. Find your breath. Full breath in. All the way out. Rolling through to all fours, tuck the toes under, inhale, lift those hips, down dog, exhale. Pick up your heels, bend your knees, let them hover from the floor, look forward, one big step at a time if you can. Bring the feet back to the top of the mat. With the knees soft, roll up through the spines. Once you get to the top, guys, bring those hands to prayer, heart center. Roll the shoulders down and back. Feel the crown of the head extend to the sky. Let those feet just kind of nestle down into your mat here. Full breath in. All the way out. One more big full breath in together. All the way out. So good to stretch in the morning. Inhale, take those arms up. Utkatasana chair, sink your seat back, keep those knees behind the toes, feet at this point are still hip distance apart. Shoulder blades melt down the back, belly pulls to spine. Just feel those heels pressing nice and firmly to the floor, nice and evenly left and right to the floor. Just gazing steady. Sinking a little deeper if you think that's available to your body here this morning. Lifting the chest a little taller. Driving the weight into the heels of the feet. Focus is steady and strong. Tadasana, we stand tall. Inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Bring your big toes now together. Heels slightly apart. Inhale, take the arms up. Utkatasana chair, sink your seat back so the knees are now together. So as the knees press together, sink the seat back a little further, tuck the tailbone under. Option to stay here or now take our twist to the left. Take the right elbow to the outside edge of that left knee. Again, with your rotations, think of that pelvis as being steady, still and straight, and then you rotate the spine first, so that waist is rotating, then the ribs, then the chest, then the shoulders, then the neck, then the head. Keep those knees glued together, pressing forward, rinsing out through that waist. As you gently come back through center, we'll stand tall, inhale. Sink back down, exhale, Utkatasana, option to stay straight or take a twist to the right. So left elbow to the outside edge of the right knee. Keep the knees glued together, pressing the elbow into the knee into the elbow, creating that bandha. And the bandha is also in the hands, so the hands are pressing equally into one another. Rotate the waist, then the ribs, then the chest, then the shoulders, then the neck, then the head. You got it. One more breath. Coming back through center. Oh yeah, Tadasana. Inhale. Palms pressed together. You fold. Exhale. Hang out here in your fold. Head falls heavy. Full breath in. All the way out. Feet hip distance apart, halfway lift, inhale. Right leg steps back, crescent lunge, you rise. Exhale. Keep the shape here, front knee lunging, back heel lifted. Gaze is steady. Find your inhale. Hands to heart and hinge forward from the waist. Exhale. Option to stay here or continue with those twists. Take your right elbow to the outside edge of that left knee. Pressing elbow into knee, knee into elbow, twisting that waist, then the ribs, then the chest. Keep the front knee lunging, back heel lifted, find your strength. Option to take wings if they're available, open those arms wide. Keep the belly pulling to the spine. Find your inhale. High plank, front out the front foot. Exhale, hold high plank. We're turning those feet to the right, side plank, right arm high. Keeping that left arm strong, pressing the floor away, left hip strong. Find your inhale. Back through high plank, exhale. Pivot forward, lower through chaturanga with control to the floor. Unravel the toes, fingertips wide, straight through the middle. Inhale, lift. Child's pose, exhale, press back. Bottoms to heels, hands reach forward. Full breath in. All the way out. Roll through to all fours, tuck the toes under, inhale. Lift the hips, down dog, exhale. You'll then lift the heels, hover the knees from the floor, look forward one big step at a time, back to the top of the mat, feet hip distance apart, knees soft, roll up through the spines, palms together, heart center. Once you arrive here, shoulders soft. Whew. Let's take 2 audible breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Once more. With a smile, peel the eyes open. Inhale, arms up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, you fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Left leg steps back. Crescent lunge, you rise. Keep the front knee stacked above the front ankle. Back heel lifted. Pull the belly in and up. Find your inhale. Hands to heart. Exhale. Hinging forward from the waist, so the torso is in line with your back thigh now, that nice diagonal line. Option to stay here, or now take the twist. Left elbow to the outside edge of that right knee, pressing knee into elbow, elbow into knee. Press the palms with strength together. Feel that rotation from the waist, the ribs, the chest, the shoulders, the neck, and the head. Back leg stays strong. Find your breath, rinsing out that waist. Option to find those wings as you open those arms wide. Find the strength, the stillness, the presence, the control. Find your inhale. High plank, frame out the front foot. Right foot slides back. Woo. Exhale. Turn those feet to the left side plank. Right arm strong as that left hand reaches to the sky. Reaching nice and high. Come back through to high plank. Pivot forward, lower through chaturanga with control. As you lower to the floor, unravel the toes, fingertips wide. Pull that heart through, lifting the chest. And then take it back. Child's pose. Hands to shoulders, bottoms to your heels. You are rinsing out your week, my friends. Let your body rest here. Absorb your practice. Be in the magic of what you're creating, transforming any stagnation that is in this body. Let's take 3 breaths here. 2 more. Once more. Slowly come through to all fours. Tuck the toes under. Bring your knees together. Back to toe squat. I keep saying unravel. Tuck the toes under just a little more. Heels are together. Bottoms sitting to those heels. Knees are together. Torso sits tall. Take a moment. Spine long, shoulders relaxed, crown to the sky. Again, when you get into these challenging moments, with a cheeky smile, be here, toe squat, full breath in. All the way out. Slowly come forward, back to all fours. As you come to all fours, unravel the toes, knees back to hip distance apart. If you can, turn your hands so it's turning outward. Go one hand at a time so the fingertips are now pointing towards your thighs. If you can't go all that way, just take the hands maybe out to the side or fingertips out to the side. But otherwise, fingertips are pointing towards your thighs. So big stretch for those forearms as you ever so gently just rock forward and back. Keep the belly pulling in and up, just a gentle rock forward and back. Stretching through those tendons around the wrist. These tendons that flex your wrist, and travel up the forearm to those elbows. Little rock forward and back. Good job, guys. You'll slowly turn those fingers to point forward. When you're ready, take the hands one big step forward. Bring your hips forward into that low plank. Bend your elbows and lower the body to the floor. Bring the legs together. Arms out into your cactus arm position. So again, in cactus arm, we're doing 2 variations today. If some of you know that just arms straight is what's best for your shoulders, keep them straight. Otherwise, we start here in cactus arm position, turning your head to the left, come up onto the left fingertips, and then take that left leg back behind you, open into that right chest. Again, feeling the twist once more. Allow yourselves the opportunity to place that left hand into the small of the back if that's available to your bodies this morning. Breathe into that right chest, right shoulder. Full breath in. All the way out. Slowly coming back through center, releasing that left hand. Now the option here is to keep that right arm, the arm that's behind you where it is, or now take that right thumb to what would be the top of your head. So you'll slide that hand up. So now your hand is palm face down, just at the top of your mat. So it's a different angle on the shoulder now. You'll turn the head back to the left, come back up onto the left fingertips, and then take that left leg back again. So this will bite, this stretch, a little more kind of under the collarbone. So just allow yourself to recognize you won't go as far. This is for a little more for what we call pec minor. So there's two muscles that make up your pecs, your chest, pec major and pec minor. So the first stretch was for the bigger one, pec major. This here is for the little one. And it can be really strong, so just breathe into the shape. So as an example, my left foot back behind me, it's nowhere near the floor. But for some of you, you might have that range. Just let yourself find the shape in your body this morning. And then we'll slowly and mindfully come back to center. Whew. Take a moment. Just bring both hands to now stack beneath the forehead. Take a moment to take a full breath in. All the way out. Arms back to cactus arms. Remember, if you're keeping your arms straight, you just do 2 lots of straight arms. So, arms are in cactus arms to begin. Turn your head to the right. Come up onto the right fingertips and take that right leg back behind you. Again, it will vary from side to side how this stretch finds the body. You have the option to take that right hand to the small of the back and just breathe down into that left chest, left shoulder. Breathe. Releasing the right hand if it's in the small of the back, and ever so mindfully, slowly, come back to your tummies. So again, you can take that stretch again if you prefer, or taking this left hand now to the top of your mat, so your thumb would be lined up almost with the top of your skull, the top of your head there. So it just means the elbow is higher up. So then you'll turn your head back to the right, come up onto the right fingertips, and take that right leg back behind you once more. So again, the stretch will feel very different and maybe the shape less available to the body, but just find your edge here as you stretch through the smaller of those pec muscles. Just breathe. You'll slowly, mindfully come back to your tummies. Once you come back, bring those palms to stack once more beneath the forehead, adjust your chest. Take a nice deep full breath in. All the way out. As you then start to bring those hands back to beneath the shoulders, press back to all fours. As you come to all fours, adjust your knees, so knees are beneath your hips, maybe walking up your mat a little step. Cross your feet back behind you, sit your bottoms back to your mat and extend your legs out in front. And just wriggle forward to halfway down your mat. You'll turn to your preferred side into wide leg stretch. As both legs come wide, press the soles of the feet out of your body. Adjust your thighs, so pulling the bulk of the thigh muscle back behind you so you can sit on those sit bones. As you press out through the soles of the feet, and just gently start to hinge forward from the waist. And as you're reaching those fingertips forward, keep the spine as straight as you can for now, as in no rounding through the upper back. You're hinging from the waist, so the spine will be on a diagonal. Feeling that through those inner thighs. So again, this is working some particular muscles that kind of are like your hamstring and your inner thigh. So just feel that heart reaching forward. Just keep moving with your breath. Keep the activity in the legs, so keep the thighs flexed, soles of the feet pressing out. And then for some of you, you may choose to stay here or now walk those hands around to the right. You'll take the right elbow to the inside of the right knee and find that twist once more. So with your twist, if you need to bend this knee to make that more available, you can bend your right knee. Some of you might stay here. Some of you might gently take now that left arm overhead, keeping the left sit bone pressing firmly to the floor. Stretch into that sideways, so good for your low backs. Left sit bone pressing to the floor, keep the rotation of the torso. And then you'll gently fold back through center. As you come back to center, hinge once more from the waist to straighten out that spine, feel like you're pulling that heart forward. And then gently now walk those hands around to the left. You can bend your left knee to allow that elbow or shoulder to come to the inside edge a little more easily. Otherwise, keep the legs straight and then take that right arm up to the sky. Rotate from the waist, then the ribs, then the chest. Keeping that right sit bone pressing to the floor. Some of you might add that little reach of the right arm overhead. Keep the right chest rotating towards the ceiling. Breathe. Nice job, guys. Rotate back through center. As you come back through center again, walking the hands further forward, spine straight, heart reaching forward, full breath in, all the way out. Walking those hands back towards you. Let's bring those legs together. As the legs come together, just sit with the legs comfortably crossed or one foot in front of the other. So here, hands to those knees, just lift your chest, lift your chin, inhale. And then scoop round, let your chin touch your chest, press that upper back behind you, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, scoop around. Come back through center, taking that left hand to the right knee, right hand back behind you. Sit up super tall and twist over, twist to the right, looking over that right shoulder. As you then gently come back through center, right hand to left knee, left hand back behind you, sitting super tall, looking over that left shoulder. And then slowly coming back through center. As you come back through center, place the hands on your chest bone, one on top of the other. As you press the weight onto the chest bone, pull the hands down towards your belly button. Just create a little bit of resistance as you then lift your chin towards the ceiling. Stretch the muscles at the front of the throat and the neck, but keep the hands on the chest pulling down. You might gently tilt your head so the right jawline is pulling up towards the ceiling. And then slowly tilting so the left jawline is pulling up towards the ceiling. And then back through center, chin lifts towards the ceiling. And gently release. Interlace the hands and gently cup the back of your head. Elbows forward, chin towards your chest, just stretching through the back of your neck. Letting the weight of those hands and arms gently stretch here. Full breath in. All the way out. Gently release. Good job. Give those shoulders a little roll. My friends, it is now time to lie back flat. When you're ready, give yourselves a moment. We're taking a spinal twist to then finish with our Shavasana. So take your time. If some of you need to dart off today, have a wonderful Friday. For everyone else, let's slowly lower back to our backs. As you come down, pop your arms out into a T. We'll float those legs through to tabletop and just take the knees across to the left. As the knees fall to the left, let your head gently turn to the right, taking 3 breaths. Slowly bringing top leg back through center, followed by the bottom leg. Your knees will then fall over to the right, turning your hand to the left. And again, 3 deep full breaths. And then you'll slowly bring that top leg back through center, followed by the bottom leg. Lower those feet to the floor. Give yourself a moment just adjusting those hips to then let those legs fall nice and long. You might turn your palms to face up now, keeping those arms nice and wide. And just give yourself a moment to simply observe the feelings in the physical body. Maybe that observation of balance, symmetry, lightness, openness. Just allow yourselves to recognize what you're feeling in your body as you let both heels fall heavy to the floor. Notice the weight of the calves sinking heavy, the backs of your hips, and even the center of that pelvis around the sacrum, letting that weight fall heavy, grounded to the earth. And noticing the backs of the shoulders resting heavy, the backs of the arms, the forearms, and the backs of the hands. And then just noticing now the weight of the head as it falls nice and heavy towards the earth. As the eyes then sink heavy, the muscles of your face relax. Any tension you're holding in neck and shoulders, invite that now to melt away. The weight of the arms, the hands, the fingers and thumbs relax. Feeling the openness of the chest, the belly, the pelvis and hips themselves. As the thighs relax, the calves relax, the feet and the toes relax. The entire weight of your physical body takes a moment to rest. You might then like to just bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Allow yourself to just absorb the feelings of your practice. And now as we begin our day with conscious choice and intention, just gently ask yourself, how now will I show up today? And can you embody a little of how that might look like and how that might feel like here in this moment? It may simply be, if you're choosing happy today, lie here with that hand on your heart and that hand on your belly and smile. As you take one more big, deep, full breath in, all the way out. Reminding ourselves, I am in sync with the flow of life. You might like to then gently roll to your preferred side. Give yourself a little moment on your sides. And then in your own time, you'll start to gently press to a comfortable seat. Whether that's sitting on a pillow, a bolster, a block, or just comfortably on those sit bones. Hands resting on the thighs or the knees, eyes might like to remain closed. And again, in this moment, as we bring the palms together at heart center, bowing that intelligence of the mind to the wisdom of the heart, allowing yourself to feel this union, body, mind, and spirit. And it is in this place of focus and clarity that we make a commitment to ourselves with the intentions, the choices we make here in this moment. Maybe allowing yourself just silently, starting with the words I am, and see what follows. As the light in me honors and sees the beautiful light shining in and from you all, have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you.